Hi, good morning, Genesis Project family.
Good morning, everyone.
So in our last video, we kind of hinted that we would be leaving Grenada.
It's been bittersweet. We're excited to take the Genesis Project with us to the States and be able to continue our mission field, our missionary work that we're doing.
Right, because wherever we are is our mission field. But have no fear, we are not leaving Grenada for good.
This is only going to be 5-6 months.
At least that's what we're hoping,
God willing.
tentatively,
right?
Right?
Yes, of course.
Because as Cliff said, here is home. We enjoy the weather. We're leaving a temperature that is more or less constant, which is like about 76 to probably 86 for the most degrees.
Constant.
Right. To going to the States, which may be in the negatives. Right. So we're not really looking forward to the weather per se. I want to sled, but besides that, we are excited to reconnect with families because I haven't seen my mother in a long time, in like about 20 years. Even though we FaceTime and stuff, we're going to also see my mother-in-law, which is Cliff's stepmother, and also my father-in-law, Cliff's father, and also my other mother-in-law, which is Cliff's biological mother. Right? I am blessed that I have two awesome mother-in-laws.
Indeed. So it'll be nice to get to see some family and some friends back in the States, and just start doing what we're accustomed to doing. I will be able to work again, physically work. So I'm actually really looking forward to that.
I think he's looking forward to plow some snow.
Oh, I don't know about that. Had a lot of years of plowing snow. I could probably go a few more without having to do that again. But yeah, whatever I need to do.
All right.
I'm all for it.
So our Genesis Project family here, we will still be connecting with them. We have most of them on WhatsApp, so we will be connecting with them, sending messages, FaceTiming with them, sending videos, and because they are our family,
Truly.
And so even though we are not here in body, we will be keeping them in prayer, and they will be keeping us in prayer. We'll also be missing our church family.
Yes, we have a wonderful church that we've started attending because of the whole COVID thing. Our original church, CSA, here on campus has been shut down for a year now.
All right.
So we started attending this church in Tempe, St. George, which is called Light of the World Ministries Restoration Ministry.
Yes, Light of the World Restoration Ministries. Yeah, and we have an awesome pastor, Josh Louison, his mother, his wife, and the entire church family. When you go in there, you literally feel the love. And we will be missing them dearly. We'll be missing the time that we spent after church fellowshipping.
Certainly. And this last weekend, they asked us, this last Sunday, they asked us to give our testimonies. So we were able to give part of our testimonies, basically up to the point where we met and where we got married.
Right.
So there's, of course, as a lot of you know, there is so much more to the testimonies that we have, the work that God's done in our lives, that we hope that we can
encourage others.
Yep, and continue to share with others.
Yeah, and continue on this path. I have a little girl in the church. Her name is Maya. She just loves Cliff.
Yeah, that's my granddaughter.
Yeah, she called Cliff Grandpa. From the first day she set eyes on him, she called him Grandpa. And she looked out for him. Like if I'm saying hi to her, she turned to me, say hi, and then she's like, "Where's Grandpa?" So she just loved Cliff. She showed him how she does dance. She plays draft with him. After church she also want to play, some type of game. I want to include him in it. So we'll be missing little Maya also. She's such a precious little girl.
Most definitely. I was telling some of the pastor at church that I would send videos from Idaho and in our travels, and so that she could still see that everything's good. And pastor said that she would send me pictures and videos of Maya as well. So we'll stay connected for this time that we're apart.
Right. So we'll be going to a bunch of different states: Baltimore, Idaho, Kansas tentatively, and maybe other states, right? And that is to visit family, because even though we are here and we spending time with our Genesis Project family, it is important to us to take care of also of our other families.
Most definitely.
Right, our biological family, and also to show them the love, and even though in the middle of COVID, right? And in Grenada, we literally have no cases. So it is kind of daunting, because people keep asking, why are you going to a country that is basically full of COVID cases? But you know what? We believe that we are protected by the blood. You know, we believe that God will take care of us. At the same time, we will be following guidelines. We'll be doing what
Absolutely.
we need to be doing, not only for ourselves, but more importantly for others, because that's one way to show the love.
Certainly. So when you see us, and those of you that follow us in the States, when you see us there and we're wearing our masks and we're social distancing and we've got the whole hand sanitizer thing going on, it's not because we're scared.
Mm-hmm.
It's not because of fear. It's because we know that what this disease can do. We've seen it firsthand. I've had COVID myself, and my best friend right now is struggling really, really bad with COVID, to the point that he can't get out of bed.
Right.
And he's younger than I am.
Right.
He's healthier than I am. We know how this affects everybody differently. So those of us that know better, we have to do better.
Right.
And we're going to do our part.
Right. And the thing is, he is a father of four. Right. 4 little ones. Right. And as Cliff said, he's younger than Cliff. He's healthy. You know, they live up in the mountains. So they are healthy folks. You understand?
Truly.
He's not a sickly guy. He's accustomed doing his thing, hunting, doing everything for himself and for his family. They have their own garden. They do all those different things for themselves. And to see how that have knocked him off his feet, and he can't really social distance, because the little ones don't understand that, and it's difficult to social distance if you are living in the same house with your kids and your wife sleep next to you. You understand? So please keep them in prayer. Please continue to keep other families in prayer.
Truly.
And we also have friends who are immunocompromised, meaning that their immune system is not as strong as ours or other people. Mm-hmm. And we have to keep them also in mind. And we have a lot of elderly friends and family members that we are also keeping them in mind, because we truly don't want to have anything and be able to spread it to them. So that's important also for us.
Absolutely. We're just going to do our part.
Right.
Contrary to what anybody thinks or says.
Right.
We know what's right.
Yes.
And we'll do right.
Right. And for us, that is our part, showing the love of Christ. We are not condemning anyone else. You know, you do as the Holy Spirit, convicts you. That's up to be between you and God. But for us, this is what we have to do. But we are excited also, not only to see friends and families that we haven't seen in so long. I've never been to Baltimore, so I'm kind of excited about that. We also will be volunteering. I will be volunteering at the food pantry in Potlatch. We'll also be volunteering with a non-profit organization
called Blessed Beds.
Right.
We're going to partner with them, and I get to do some physical building, and I'm really excited about this, especially for glory of God, and
yes.
And to build. Why don't you tell them a little bit about Blessed Beds and what Thad are all about?
Okay, so Thad is the founder of Blessed Beds. He's also the pastor of the church that we attend in Moscow, Idaho.
Thad is the Pullman pastor.
Oh, sorry, the Pullman pastor. Sorry.
There's 2 campuses.
Yes, and he have this non-profit organization called Blessed Beds, where he felt that he was called to build beds for children in need, right? And sometimes we take things for granted and look at America as the land of milk and honey, which it does have a lot of opportunities, but there are a lot of people who are struggling too.
True. Yep.
So his organization is building beds. They are churning out beds like crazy to bless these families. So we want to volunteer. We want to do whatever he wants us to do, even if it is just to carry the board inside, paint, whatever he needs us to do, and whatever God calls us to do. We also hope to meet other people who we haven't met before, and also share our testimony and tell them that God loves them. Also, Cliff will while we are there trying to also connect with Samaritan's Purse to see if he will be able to do anything there. But another thing that we are excited to share, that we will be doing the 75 hard challenge, right? So that challenge,
75 hard challenge,
right?
yes.
So we have been convicted that we're supposed to live a healthier life, both physically and spiritually. For us to be able to have the strength to do the things that God has called us to do, we need to be physically fit, but we need to also be spiritually fit.
Absolutely.
And
they really go hand in hand with
right.
with the missionary work that we've been called to do.
Right, because if we are sick in bed, we can't do what God has called us to do. So Tad had sent me a message or an invite to the 75 hard challenge group, and I was like, okay, I normally don't like challenges. I normally don't do any challenges. I've never been really on a diet. I don't even do New Year's resolution. I don't do things like that. Right. Anything like that. Well, not really. Lent is different now.
Oh.
But no type of challenges like that. I don't think Cliff have also do things like that. But I never back down from a challenge. So I'm like, okay.
And this is right in line with what we had talked about, discussed in our lives, where we felt that we were being pulled to. So
yes.
What the 75-day challenge, the hard challenge, is about is you have to drink a gallon of water a day. You have to read 10 pages of a book a day. And it has to be nonfiction.
Right.
It can't be a fiction.
Right.
It can't be fiction book.
And it cannot be one of those audiobooks.
Right.
Have to be.
So you have to physically read.
Right. Exercise
twice a day
for 45 minutes each time.
One of those times has to be outdoors.
And guess what? In the middle of winter. You know what?
We got it.
I'm going to bring the warmth of the Caribbean to Idaho, okay?
True. Because we need it.
Yes.
What again?
So I think that's
and diet. Just
diet.
Be
on a diet, not a specific diet.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be keto diet or anything like that.
Keto.
Whatever she said. Tomato, right? I mean.
Right, but it is just more or less for you to be healthy, and so we are excited to do that. And so literally we are doing it with our entire community. I think it is right now probably 30 or to about 40 something people.
Yep.
So it is exciting to do that. 75 days. Woo!
Also, no alcohol and no cheat meals. Mm-hmm. So if you mess up and you say you miss a day of reading or exercise, whatever the case may be, if you have an issue, you have to start over. All over. Your 75 days starts all over.
Right.
So it's really a lot of mental discipline and perseverance.
Right.
So that's a perfect opportunity for us to get plugged in to Christ and to listen to that still small voice.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And it will be starting on the 1st of March, so literally when we get to Idaho.
Yeah, when we land.
Right, because we're leaving next Wednesday. We're leaving Grenada next Wednesday, which is on the 24th.
Yeah, a week from today. We'll be in Baltimore from
the 25th
through the
28th. Yes.
And then we were blessed. One of the guys that I worked with, that I actually had COVID with, that was on my soft trip. Yeah, my COVID buddy. He and his family are going to put us up in their house. They live real close to Dulles Airport there in Washington, D.C.
For one day.
For a night. And we get to spend some time with Jeff and he and his family. And I'm very excited to reconnect with Jeff. Mm-hmm. And then we fly out March 1st. We're on our way to Moscow.
Right.
So.
And besides the things that we talk about, it has so many other things behind the scenes that we are working with, and other organizations that we are working with. But we will kind of keep that for now until it starts up. But we are just so excited. As we said, bittersweet to leave Grenada, but God's willing, we will be back. So please keep us in prayer in all our endeavors and all the things that we want to do to show the love of God and to meet new people and all that, even in the middle of the pandemic. So I think that's about it we have to say. So it was awesome sharing this with everyone. Please continue to follow us right? And like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want to send any messages to us, if you want to donate, if you want to, for some reason I'm losing my voice. Right? If you want to donate, if you want to share your love, if you want to encourage us or to encourage the families, please put that message out there. Please,
we would love to hear from
yes,
you.
we will love to hear from you. It is okay to like, but it would be awesome for you to send a message or a word of encouragement and share the love to us also. So please, you could contact us also on WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, our YouTube channel. We also have email address that we'll put all the information on the description box below. Right? So again, it's awesome.
God bless you
God
all.
bless
We
you.
love you.
We
We'll
love
probably
you.
be talking to you from the States on the next one, so might not have a Monday release of another video. In fact, we probably won't because of all the packing and the last minute stuff that we have to achieve here. And we are flying out 1 week from today. So
I think we should do a Grenada's walk before we leave.
we'll see what we can do.
Yes.
We'll see. Okay,
Yes.
we're not going to promise anything, but to show you Grand Anne's Beach and we do a 3-mile walk which starts in the middle of Grand Anne's, goes to the one end, then to the far other end, and back to the middle. And
So-
it's about 3 miles. So
Yeah.
if we could show you part of that, that'd be awesome too.
Yes. Anyhow, bye.
Love
we
you.
love you.